Coming up on today's Blue RanDo. Cooking tips with Blue RanDo. I'm going to show you how to make a bastard paranormal dinner. Nice! What we got going on here then? Oh, bon voyage, old pal. Bon voyage. Well, hi and welcome back to an all new episode of Blue RanDo. Nice! And you with that ping of the microwave. A la carte. It's the start of the paranormal meal. We have a nice, what they're called again? 3-minute Monkey Bob pizzas. Chicago town, I think. But I think all different. LA Diner do them. Just go to Farm Foods or Iceland. You're bound to find pizzas. Same name. And pretty much all of them, in fact, definitely all of them that are that shape and size, give me a microwave. The dudes that come here anyway. Here is some microchips I pinged earlier. Don't worry, them cooked. I'm going to chuck frozen bastard chips onto my paranormal meal. Now, I'll warn you now, folks, these paranormal bastard dinners, they're always pleasing on the eye. In fact, some of them ain't nice to woof at all. They ain't nice to look at all, rather. They're not very aesthetically pleasing, you know. So I will warn you in advance, look away for the finished product. Then we've got the last thing, you know, I've got pizza, I've got chips. Now I need something moist and juicy to dip me. This Blue RanDo cookery show is sponsored by the wolf of a bull mastiff named Diva, who's just had hers. And she was even out as the microwave went pang ping. So it's like, how ping. Ridiculous. So, moving on. I will drown the noise of you out with sound effects. So, there we go. And you see what I mean about these paranormal dinners? They're not nice to look at. And the trouble with that is, if something's nice to look at, then you want to eat it. But I ain't bothered. I know I've made this. I know what's there, so you know, it doesn't really matter. And it looks like a lump of sick on a plate, but Sherwood's sponsor me. Nice. Right. That was freaking disgusting, I know, but I'm going to eat off of it anyway, so it's no big deal. It's not like I'm offering it to you for a lick, is it? And there you have it. A la carte. Bando meal RanDo. Or paranormal dinner. Or just really easy with a really naughty doggy. Yes. Star of the show today. What, you going to DJ for us? Are you going on the decks? So, ain't we got a fun-packed, all-new second episode of Blue RanDo for you guys today? Oh, yes, she's already sporting the glue stick. Yes, this ain't my vape. Yeah, let's smoke some glue, get a little high. You will not get high on glue like this. Sorry, it's completely safe as far as I know. But I have never tried it. So, I'm going to kick off like this. Gift bag as that. If you're really lucky, they might have a few left. I picked this up for 10 pence. 10 pence. Obviously, this needs a few little changes, which is what old glue sticky Pritt stick is called. Can you still even buy Pritt stick? That used to be the first glue. I mean, this is just a Poundland version, but hey, it matches the hair. Blue RanDo, get it? But if you lot like Miss Madhead, think that I rock the blue. I've got a blue hair dye upstairs, like semi-permanent, so I can get that used up. I mean, I've got blue and red, and I want to do both, but I'm scared if I do it wrong, it's going to go purple, and I don't really want to rock purple. Not at the minute, anyway. Though that could be an option for Halloween. So we, this comes with the tag on it. So as you can see, I've took the tag off. And I've put me a little R, a blue R for Blue RanDo, right there. And I'm just going to apply the glue
liberally, because from Poundland it's really weak and it's really shit, the same as the super glue. So, but luckily with this stuff, unlike super glue, I can get it all over my fingers and it's fine. So long as I ain't planning on having a wank anytime soon. Yeah, this doesn't even feel like glue. I've got it on my fingers now. It feels like lard. Feels like grease. Doesn't even feel sticky. So, there we go. Gluing all the back of the heart, which was the tag that come on the bag. And that rhymed. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. So, and by the power of looking in the lens of the camera, I should be able to line this up right. Just about. I can just slide it down because the glue is still wet. Now I'm showing part of the M there. We don't want that. See, the glue is that shit, it's actually coming off. However, if your glue fails, there's always the old faithful, which is, and I ain't going to be able to find it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Ye faithful, good old sellotape. I mean, my house is held up with the stuff. That and cable ties. So, on today's show then, I'm going to show you guys who, you know, got little crushes and stuff going on, or somebody you just like the look of. I'm going to show you guys how to make your very own so for this, you're going to need all your usual stationery shit applies, and probably some stuff you didn't even know you'd got while you start looking. You will need either a piece of, I mean, cardboard would do. You know, a piece of cardboard, or this is just an old back off one of those old clip frame pictures where the glass fell out. So it's a safety picture as well. Noise. Obviously the colour of that's a bit shit, really. You'll need something to cover it with, something pretty, so wrapping paper, wallpaper. You can buy all different types of coverings at like Wilco's. I nearly said Woolworths then, yeah, Woolworths, which closed down in fucking 1801. You can pick up like in the bargain bin at B&Q some like last cut off rolls, wallpaper again. I think they do actually do like book covering and stuff. I was going to say WH Smith's, and I think they've closed down. Hardware stores do them, or the cheapy, what are they called now? Threp shops. Threp shops do them. Poundland, where nothing is actually a pound anymore, does it? And I think that's basically it, really. Or you can find stuff. You can come across like bits and bobs that are pretty, that you can use to cover stuff with. And I always keep them. I fold them up in a, or I roll them up and put them in a tube and keep them until I have these, yeah, impulsive moments to create shit such as this. So let's get right on with it. So the first thing I want to do is cover the, I'm trying to think which side goes which now, yeah. The smooth side of this, which would be the inside of the clip frame, with my pretties. So I'm just putting some finishing touches on this. Oh, hello. A big magpie has just this second I was shooting not landed right in front of the window. And he's heard me. He's turned around. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Good morning, Mr. Magpie. How'd you do? Have a good day. Where's your friend? I did kind of spit. Someone just flew past then as I said, where's your friend? Where's your friend? That was a big cack you just did for me. You're about to take flight, aren't you? He's fled off. Normally when you see a bird shit like that, they're about to fly off. Apparently it's a natural thing that the body does so that they're lighter for the journey. And that's why whenever you see a bird and it's about to fly off, it cacks. Blackbird as well. He's just come back again. Do you guys want some? Because I've got some corn by the front. They can't possibly know about this. I've got a bag of bird food, I shit you not, right by my front door to take out there for them. I wonder if, I'm going to feed them. I'm going to feed them because that's happened. I was in the middle of telling you something now. I just want to finish this, fixing this to the backing piece. And I just wanted to say, till I was rudely interrupted by Mother Nature, but I know you want something. Yeah, I'm going to give you something, mate. Hang on. Because I'm going to show you the seed and everything. It's right by my front door. But this might be the time to say, I still can't believe I'm a moderator on Polyfox's channel. I've just thought about that and thought, did that really happen? Shit me, man. It's been a mad fucking couple of days, like. Again. Did that really happen? I mean, it's not just for even though it happened on a gaming stream because she thought she got no mods. Then she realised she had because Chris Chaos says, no, I'm here. And then I begged, like a tit, I begged for it. Because I was like, oh, it's going to make me a mod. It's going to actually trust me. So, yeah, I kind of got to be good. But then last night, I forgot myself, didn't I? I said I'd got, because I slept through the first live, the proper Polyfox live stream. And I woke up on one of her gaming streams at 5 o'clock in the morning, as you do. And forgot myself. And it's like, where were you, RanDo? And I'm like... I had a Chinese just before your live stream and I fell asleep. I must have been in a chinky coma. And it's like, you can't say that for a start. And I'm like, so you can't even say I'm going to the chinky for a Chinese now. I would never dream of using it in the content of, because like whenever I think of the word chinky, I think, nice. Like chicken and mushroom curry, egg fried rice. Chinky, Chinese, takeaway. It's not meant to be fucking racist. Oh, Jesus, like, you can't say that. I can't believe it's trusting me. We're moderating. I'll probably have the spanner took off me in a week. I know I'm going to forget myself. I just know I am, especially when Mad Ed's in as well. But, I have told Mad Ed, by the way, before she comes into a live stream, because apparently she was a no-show on the main one last night as well. But I did explain. We were all raving, weren't we, Friday night? But Welsh Kel's the crafty one managed to craftily get in there and not sleep through it like me and the fucking lightweight. Me and Mad Ed, man, the nutters, the ravers, and we sleep through a live stream. Welsh Kel's is there. And whose court is this Jackie time just making another bando ghost to give to somebody to run around their fucking house all by itself? I'm looking for him now so I can show you that I have got him back. He's here. Here he is, the little poor ghost bastard. He's cockeyed. Look, he's wibbly. Some give him. Now he's looking that way. Now he's like, oh, that's funny, man. When you move the eye slightly too quick, one looks in the direction of the other one. I didn't know you could do that with wibblies. I'm still getting me bearings with them, and yeah. Anyway, he's back, this little fucker. When you lose something like that, he's not the easiest thing to find, mate. But he was, rest assured, in the place he should have been, which was like, he literally fell down the back of this table. But at the back of this table, there's one of those big round room fans that sit on the floor. And he was on the handle of that, and because it's dark under here, and he wasn't facing me with his eyes out. I suppose I'll get done for racism for this as well. Because he was turned the other way, I couldn't see his eyes, so he was just in the shadows. He was hidden. That's science, mate. That's nothing to do with political correctness. He says, stop talking shit and get on with the show. Weren't you feeding the birds 10,000 million years ago? I wasn't. They've all flew away now. Wibbly-eyed poo bonk. But, what's one of them? Now that you've reminded me, and I've said what I needed to about all the blue spanners and thing. Yeah, let's, should we feed the birds? I think we should feed the birds. Yeah, I shit you not. Birds have come to the window while I was filming this, and I'll show you now what I've got by the front door. Stay tuned, folks. It gets shitter than you can even imagine. So yeah, that's my view from where I am, in the house, and he literally landed right there in front of the window, on the nearest branch to the window. But yeah, let's go feed the birds. I'll show you what's by the front door. I'll take it all the way there with me. Going all the way me, all the way me, all the way me, all the way me. Tiles look alright, don't they? Now I'm approaching the front door, folks. I'm approaching the front door. Look at this lazy cow in about their curtains. Joking, it keeps the heat in. But right next to the front door. Oh my god, what have we got there? What have we got there? Yeah, we've got a jump start, we've got some smellies. Oh, what could that be? The love of birds. Now there, it's unopened. I ain't fed them from it before. I know that once I've been out with this and put that out there, he will remember because they got intelligence of like apparently 7-year-old kids and up. There's no way you could know about that. So yeah, let's feed the bird.
A few moments later.
Yeah, they got fed. 1, 2, 3. There's actually 4 bird tables out there full of corn. Nice! Another RanDo top tip, when it seems like you've had the fucking pixies in and you can't find your fucking doser. Oh, not doser because I have a doser as my lid, but I can't put that in the washing machine now, can I? You know, your ball thing, and I don't think it's been called an aerial ball since 1990, but hey ho. Just keep a couple of lids off your air fresheners, or this is off Real Cream in it, so it's off my deodorant. Under-arm deodorant, just keep a couple of lids and you can pop it in the washer and it'll do the same job as a dosing ball. Don't keep too many though, otherwise you might find you've got an house full of rubbish. Well, I spy with my little eye something beginning with... can you see him in there? Can you see him? He's a right haunted looking little bastard. Look at the way he's looking at me. He knows what's coming, don't you? Yeah, it's another one of them guys that I found where I normally find my shit. But of course he needs to go through a little something first before we... Well, obviously we're going to ghost hunt him. Come on, a bear that looks that fucking scary, we're ghost hunting him, mate. Once I know he ain't got anything living inside him and that he's clean. So, good luck, safe journey, Godspeed and all that, bro. And away to me pet. Yeah, 60 degrees, that'll scorch a fucker out of anyone, won't it? But keep your demons, just in case. So, where was I at? Now, I've done that many different segments, all in completely the wrong order, I've got to tell you. Editing this is going to be like doing a frigging jigsaw puzzle because I think I've done the start at the end at the start, and everything else completely reversed in between. So we've covered our... Just to remind you, back to our little special frame poster picture thing, because you can put whatever you want in your frame. It's just something you like to look at, or something that inspires you, or something positive, or can even be like writing. It can be a quote. It can be a quote from one of your famous writers, something from a film. And if you can do like fancy fonts or kinky drawing, which you don't even have to be able to do now, do you? What shit am I chatting? Because we've got technology, we've got apps, we've got AI. So you could print off one of your favourite sayings or quotes from a film or poem, or you know what I mean? Moving on to printers, you will need that for the next part if you want it to be like a picture or a poster of your favourite YouTube creators. Plural, more than one. Don't worry, I'm not singling anyone out here in my weirdness. Don't you worry. So we've got our background. It's like bringing something from the internet world into the physical world, if you want, because I've been bugging this YouTuber for a poster for ages. Honestly, I have. And like, she's that modest. She thinks that, you know, like if somebody tells her they're watching one of her YouTube videos on the TV, on a big flat screen TV, I think 50-inch was the biggest one, they go like that, they cringe. But then when I see myself, sometimes anyway, if I'm not doing it for checks, because sometimes I will put something up on my telly upstairs to make sure it's rendered in the proper format so you can watch them on the telly, because sometimes when I'm running with something I forget about all that. And, you know, But I'm getting better as I go along, so you will need a printer. I'm not going to show you my printer because I printed this off a couple of days ago. And you will need photo paper. Or you can do it on any old paper, because for what I'm going to do next with it, to protect it from the sun. So, there's my picture I printed off. There's my three of my favourite YouTubers, shall we say. Now this next bit, because I've made this mistake before. But not with stuff I've printed off, funny enough. This was a calendar. I just whacked the pictures up on the wall. They weren't even in direct sunlight. All the time the colour faded. So this next part is to make it, well, cleanable, so I can give it a wipe over and dust it every now and again, and stop the colour fading. Not that I put any of my pictures or posters in direct sunlight intentionally, and as far as I'm aware none of them are, but ink does weird things. That's all I can say. Different inks do different weird things as well. So for this next part you will need a laminating pouch and a laminating machine, which is almost ready. It's just heating up. Bear with, guys, because this is never the easiest fucking thing to do in the world, even when I did office work. I weren't the quickest at this. So we pop it inside there already. And it looks like it's frosted glass, misted up. But it's not. It'll come good. And with that, our laminating machine's ready. And you might have spotted 4 sets of eyes watching you in this segment of the video. Yes, there they are. There's Welsh Cows Wibblies. I ain't named any of them yet. Even that fucker there that went missing immediately as soon as he came here, and I got him out the envelope. And I thought I'd put all 4 back into the envelope. When I got the envelope, there was only 3 in there, and he was missing. And so I took the envelope upstairs for some fucking unknown reason originally. Oh yeah, that was to put all 4 of them on my bedroom windowsill, because the cat seemed interested in them at first, even though Cal says she's got no pets, she's got no cats. And that's even why I took the envelope upstairs, to keep them out of the way of the cats, so the cats wouldn't play with them and I wouldn't lose any of them. Gets the envelope upstairs and there's only 3 of them inside. The poo ghost was missing. 4 fucking days. Then all of a sudden I realised that my Mazda car key was missing. And I spent like nearly 5 days looking for the 2 things, and I found the 2 on the same day. Yeah, you're right, you can clock me, I'm making a video. And I'm in my house, and if I want to sit here and talk to myself, that could be a mirror or anything. Nosy bastards. It'd be one thing if I'm in the window going, staring at them, do you know what I mean? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, 5 days searching for 2 things, because I was convinced he got the Mazda key and he was going to pinch my car somehow. Fuck knows how he's going to actually control a car. But you never know, do you? Anything can happen in the world of the paranormal. He could have aided and abetted the assistance of all my dolls. Because between all of them, I'm sure they could operate a car. But they'd all have to work together simultaneously. You know what I mean? So many does the pedals, so many does the... Come on, you've seen enough kids' films to know how something that size could operate a car. It can be done. And with special effects, who knows? Might get AI to chuck that together one day. Do a little getaway scene of the poo ghosts and the dolls and all my cuddly toys and everything in here that's just weird, escaping in the car. I know AI can create that. That's a project for another day. See what I mean? You start one thing, you do another. And I'm wasting electricity now because this thing's ready. Check this out. One laminating machine, all ready. Right, so we sealed edge first. I know that's that side because there's the open edge there. And it's going, it's eating it, in it goes. Oh, Polly Fox is screaming. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Amy's coming out all spangly. Yeah, me knob doll look like roadkill now. I'm alright, man. What happened there? She jumped. Jumped for some reason. Looking good, ladies, looking good. Because this thing ain't going to have any glass at the front of it as well. This is going to do the same job as glasswood. Hold on, you can't see. Why am I always doing the wrong way or the wrong way round? There you go. So there we go. Nice, clean, laminated, fresh look. Let's turn this off. It's probably costing me 20 quid a second. Yeah, that's off. Unplug it, unplug it, unplug it. Right. Yeah, I did mention I was doing 72 tasks once. In amongst all this though, I managed to come across some little clippings that I've added to a collage. And buried underneath all them, I nearly lost it forever. Photo of myself when I was 13, in all my E17 merch and holding up a poster and being all, yeah. But I'm showing this for a reason, a couple of reasons actually, but one is that this photo means so much because it's actually autographed and signed by Tony Mortimer himself when I met them at a meet and greet back in 2011, September 2011, when they did that meet and greet in Brum at the O2. And somebody else is at the O2 in September this year, funny enough, ain't they, Polyfox? So the same place where that happened is probably where I'm going to meet Polyfox Paranormal. Because I'm going to one of her Love Train shows. Fingers crossed anyway. If she's in it, she says I'll be on the guest list, so... You don't understand, I've been out in years. Pride season's coming. You can forget Brum because the ticket prices for them would be ridiculously beyond my wildest dreams now. And but Walsall and Wolverhampton, maybe. I'll have a look later. Back to this. So, because he autographed this for me, and I don't ever want it to fade, get wet, smudged, or anything like that. What I'm going to do, I've got the laminator out, I'm going to laminate it, which will also make it bigger and harder to lose, because I don't know what I'm doing with this. I know I got it out to show somebody, Little Miss Madhead, I think. But there's a couple of other things that I'm going to show you in this show. One is that little dog. It's on the cap that I'm wearing, and it's on the top, like the Levi dog. I actually taught myself when I was 12, 13, when I got into E17, to draw him, because I didn't have a computer and printers and whatnot, and I absolutely loved him because he was like a cartoon version of their mascot, which was a Staffordshire Bull Terrier called Levi, who was a girl Staffy. And I went on after that to call a puppy Levi, and be lucky enough to take on another dog later on, much later on, called Levi. And that's the Levi you see around my house, who's like, I've got his collar, and there's pictures of him on the wall, there's pictures of him on my fridge. Levi was a badass dog, man. My ex has got his ashes, but I've got like other things like his collar and some of his tags. In fact, two. I think I've got 2 of Levi's tags. So yeah. So that's why the name Levi came from. Anyway, what was I doing? I was laminating it. See what I mean? Brain fog. So, shit the bed o'clock. This is the part of the show where she's actually going to try and multitask. Because while that E17 photo I was laminating, nice. It's nearly done. I ain't multitasking at all, am I? I stopped to check that, but I had to because it was about to all fold up and crease up and ruin the entire thing. I am also finishing off what I started in the first place, which was the frame picture. And there you have it. And it's probably on the piss and everything. Yeah, it is. It's on the right wonk. Well, it wouldn't be a RanDo piece, would it, if it was straight? Oh my god, that looks terrible though. Look at it. I'm sure when it's on the wall it'll look straight. There you go, it looks straight now, doesn't it? Oh, for sake. So you went to all that, overthought everything and still fucked it up. Okay, so there's one blue RanDo. But at least it's like wipeable, wipe clean. And I can hang it on the wall, I can... Well, not right like as it is, I can't hang it on the wall, but... Well, I can, because I've got double-sided, like... Or normal nails. I've got double-sided heavy-duty tape in there, so... Stick it up with that. You can use the Velcro hanging things that you can get. I forgot what they're called now, so much stupid. That don't even make you think of Velcro. But did you know any Velcro can do that? So long as you use normal nails on the one side of the... And do loads, so for some at this size. I mean, this ain't that heavy because you've got no glass in, but if you've got glass in, I wouldn't want it to fall off the wall. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Glue the one side of the Velcros to that. And let the glue dry before you do anything with it, obviously. And then... Yeah, that's right. Got some serious editing to do in this piece. So you would then normal nails the other 6 pieces to the wall, and then offer that up to it, and the Velcro will hold it in place. In theory, I could do that with this, couldn't I? Either way, yeah. So. And by the power of sticky tape, we have completed a little framed picture there of the girl gang, the Ghost Girl gang. So you got Shuck there from Shuck TV, Bagcat Paranormal, and Polyfox. So you got one thing done. Next thing, my laminated photo. I've lost no quality at all. It's absolutely fine. It nearly did get stuck on the way out home or get bent up, but no, all's good. And then I was telling you, when I was 13, I taught myself to draw the, hang on, where am I pointing there? The little Levi dog. And I also learnt myself to do the logo as well, to draw, actually hand draw the logo. And as far as I'm aware, I can still do it. So for a last little thing in this second episode, I've probably done way too many things for just one episode of RanDo. There's like 4, and if you include feeding the birds, that's 5. Because the birds are fed, guys. The birds are fed. Check this out. Hopefully you can see that. I wonder what that was then. It's the ice cream man, innit? And yeah, you can see the bird feeders there. All nice and full. Has a single bird landed out there since I did that? Have they fuck? Have they fuck, mate? Yeah, before I took that seed out, there was magpies landing in front of me and talking to me and chirping at me and all sorts. I know that's on camera. But yeah, not so much as a sparrow. That's really strange. But I know, like, come tomorrow, they'll have found the bird. Well, I don't know why they ain't even come back, because them magpies are about all the time, because I know they have the insects out of the trees. I've watched them. I love magpies. I absolutely love them. Right. So we're going to draw a Levi dog. Oh, and some of you might want to know what this says on the back. It says, "To Paula, love and luck always, from Tony Mortimer E17. Genuine." And the guy called me a legend as well, when because I took that with me for him to sign knowing I was going to a meet and greet. And when he seen it, he went, "You've got all our gear on as well." And I'm like, I had a cap and one of the nicest tops. Oh, I tell you, that top turned pink in the end because the hood run on it, and all the logo that was down the side, it kind of went all, like when the print comes off And it won't happen with this, but this stuff used to be like really thick, didn't it, back in the 90s? And yeah, it all broke away and come off. So yeah, I'm just trying to remember how much that was, and I can actually tell you how much it was because I've got the thing upstairs. I think it was 40 quid. Alrighty then, I'm more or less set up for this last part of this show. It ain't the easiest of angles, let me tell you. Or it probably is if you know what you're fucking doing. Right, there we go. So I thought, what the fuck is going on over there? I know. I can't even point in the right direction. Them fuckers there. I don't even want to know what's happening there, but it don't look pretty, does it? Face down, ass up. And what are you doing with that on her head? Like, seriously? Swear these dolls move. There you go. Oh my god. I don't know if that's better or worse, you know. Oh, gorgeous, ain't she? Especially where her hair's just all fucked up and stuck in one position. But yeah, totally rocking it, ain't they, them lot? And of course then you've got that mask as well. I showed Proving Demons that mask and asked him what it was from, if he knew. He said he'd never seen one quite like that before, not with a cross on its head. Let me know in the comments if you know. But it was dirt cheap, let me tell you. Spooky as fuck as well. It is a creepy looking mofo. Right, on with it. I will assure you now, I have not practiced this. It ain't like that song Pet Names for Genitalia. I admit I had a dry run of that before I hit the record button, because you have to sing it in a certain, oh fucking it's fast. It's a fast song. Do you know what? I must be tired today because the brain is not functioning properly. That or something. But fuck it, it's Sunday, so I'm just going to go right on with this. Draw the Levi dog and then do the writing underneath and probably colour it in as well. And I might speed the video up for time. And we'll see how we fare, because there's a lot in this shit show, ain't there? Yeah. Yes, there is. I obviously had a black outline, so I used the black pen. You know what I don't like? You can't actually see me, can you? But so long as you see me drawing it, that's the main thing, right? Okay. Whoopsie doodle. Share this all. Stop fighting and fighting, we're just denying ourselves. Life and love is one, the deeper you delve. Stop killing and selling, buying and thinking of gold. Forget the body and remember the soul. Life is worth more than gold. A soul should never be sold. A life should never be told. 'Cause life is worth more than gold. We don't need it, do we? We don't need it, do we? Want to send us set the precious stone free, but a heart of heart living inside our souls. Spiritual entity, the silent call, the flower with the power to live in two worlds. The innocence that sleeps inside the boy and the girl. We had to say it, they must be told. Life is worth much more than gold. Life is worth more than gold. A soul should never be sold.
past. I dream the pain that leaves. I dream that my dream comes fast. I dream the shadows have light. I dream for peace tonight, and I dream of an end to war. Have you dreamed this dream before?